Guys, it's me Star, and today is story time. Well, not story time. This is story time reading an actual book. So this book we're reading today is our first book, and it's called Desart. Elf Girl and Raven Boy, and yes, I'm going to be doing voices, and illustrated by Pete Williamson. Okay, so it says. So I got this from the library, and I'm going to start reading. Before we carry on, please like and comment, and this is the front page, like the map. So it says here, the island, monster mountains, flight forest, dread desert, terror town, creepy caves. This is the first book, so that's good. Okay, so I'm going to start reading, and let's just get started. Okay. Please imagine the pictures, because if I miss a picture, I'm very sorry if I miss a picture, and let's just get reading. Raven Boy had never left his forest home without he sent out on these adventures with Elf Girl, and he still can't get over how big the world is. For half a morning, things went really well for Elf Girl and Raven Boy. They were feeling pretty good about themselves. After all, they had escaped the terrible trolls in Fright Forest, matched the magic of the wicked wizard and monster mountains, and they just seen off the peerless pirates of Scream Sea. They were in the pretty seaside town of Waterspout, and what's more, they had to spend on some breakfast. Something they did as soon as they checked the pirates had really gone. They'd last seen them running for their lives with those very trolls from Fright Forest hard on their heels. That should give us some time. At least for second breakfast. Second breakfast? Asked Elf Girl. Rat popped out of Raven Boy's pocket. All ears, he jumped into Raven Boy's feathery head. Yes, said Raven Boy. Second breakfast. Have you heard of second breakfast, haven't you? No, said Elf Girl. Raven Boy looked shocked. Well, he said in a hushed voice, it's about time you learned. He grabbed Elf Girl by the hand, and with rats squeaking happily, they marched into Waterspout looking for something good to eat. About an hour later, as they polished off another huge plate of pancakes, Raven Boy sat back confidently. Elf Girl stared at him. I never thought anyone could eat so much, she said, shaking her head in wonder. So that's second breakfast? Oh, no, said Raven Boy. That's the end of first breakfast. Now we have to wait a bit, then we're going to have second breakfast. What? More food? How long do you wait anyway? Oh, about 5 minutes usually does it, said Raven Boy. But you can get peckish waiting, he added. How on earth are you so skinny, ravenous boy? Asked Elf Girl. You should be the size of a troll. I worry about things, explained Raven. boy. That uses a lot. That uses up a lot of energy. Anyway, you must have eaten 50 pancakes yourself. Elf girl face flushed. After being lost sea twice, stranded on desert island and captured by pirates also twice, and not getting one sensible meal to eat in all that time, I think I'm allowed out a little snack. Fair enough, said Raven Boy. Ah, here's the waitress. A girl almost skinny as Raven Boy came over, and he ordered a plate of toast and jam, 50 plums, and a pint of milk. Elf Girl's eyes widened slightly as she watched Raven Boy scoff a lot. Aren't you hungry? He mumbled through a mouth of toast. Elf Girl groaned. Listen, Raven Boy, enough food. It's time we got on with our mission. Raven Boy nodded, but crammed a plum in his mouth after the toast. Mouth-a-root-moo, he said, squirting the plum juice. There was a little squeak. Sorry, Rat, Raven Boy said, wiping his small friend dry with a piece of toast. Rat squeaked again, and Elf Girl scooted up, looking huffy. Raven Boy, I had enough breakfast, that is. I'm going to ask around and find where the dread desert is, and then maybe we can get on with our important business, saving the world. Remember? Afterwards, dread desert Raven Boy suddenly seemed to lose their appearance. He burped and stood up. Ugh. Anyway, he said, looking rather sulky, that second breakfast. I'm glad you told me about it, said Elf Girl, but we really got to get along. You're right, said Raven Boy. Usually am, said Elf Girl. Rat squeaked to sound like a little lamb. What did that mean? Asked Elf Girl suspiciously. Oh, said Raven Boy quickly. Rat was just wondering which way Dread Desert is. Rat squeaked more loudly, looking cross, and Raven Boy shoved him in his pocket. Time for your nap, Rat, he said. He turned to Elf Girl, smiling brightly. Well, come on, then. We have to find the center of the Red Desert, and that's where we'll find the singing sword and the tears of the moon. And then we can defeat the goblin. Then we can defeat the Goblin King. Rat poked his head out of Raven Boy's pocket and squeaked. What did that mean? Asked Elf Girl. Raven Boy looked glum. It meant, and then we can go home, she said. Elf Girl looked glum too. She had almost forgotten what home looked like. They've been away for so long. Well, she said, moping about it won't get the job done. That's such an Elf Girl thing to say, said Raven Boy. Yes, it is, agreed Elf Girl, because I'm right. Rat squeaked. Come on, said Raven Boy quickly. Let's ask around. Someone must be able to tell us how to find Dread Desert. was, and every single one of them told them not to go there. Okay guys, that's the end of chapter 1, and chapter 2 is coming up next episode when I read this book. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you for coming, and bye.